Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to another vlog. Here I have Mayan. She has agreed to do the ELL interview. And with that being said, let's get started. First off, could you tell us your name?
Yes, my name is Mayan Ontiveros.
Such a beautiful name.
Thank you.
And thank you for agreeing to do this interview.
My name is Maya.
Yeah, she has a 3-year-old daughter named Maya. Where are you originally from and where are your parents originally from?
So I am originally from Veracruz, Mexico, Costa Rica, and my mom's the same. My dad is from the capital of Mexico.
And so have you ever traveled to like where your dad is from or any other places in Mexico?
I have traveled to Tamaulipas, Mexico. It's kind of, I think it was like 6 hours away from here, so it's kind of like towards the border. The only reason why I did it is because I needed to get some medicine for my mom, but I wasn't really able to travel before because I didn't have that option. But now that I have the residency, I can go visit.
Okay, that'd be really exciting, I think.
Mhm.
And when did you start to learn English as a second language?
I think I started learning English in 5th grade because from 1st to 5th grade, I had all bilingual classes, but they didn't really introduce English as much. They would only use English for an hour a day, and whenever the teacher would talk to us in English to teach us English, she wouldn't tell us, "Oh, you have to respond back in English." She wouldn't mind if we would respond back in Spanish. So
Right, so it sounded like it was kind of a rough experience overall.
yes.
And so what language did you primarily speak at home growing up, and what language do you primarily speak now at home?
The language that was spoken most at home before was Spanish. My dad would get mad if we would speak English because he would say that because we have Mexican parents,
Right.
that their first language is Spanish, that back then they really didn't know any English. So now that the time has changed and I have a daughter and stuff, now he lets us talk in English, but he still kind of gets bothered because he wants Spanish to be. So I feel like still Spanish is the most fluent language at home.
Right, so you do have a little bit of a mix, but mostly Spanish.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And what was your overall experience in school? Tell me about the kinds of lessons, activities, strategies, techniques, and materials that a teacher used to help you learn English.
Well, that's what I was trying to remember because I don't really have, I didn't have teachers that would have anchor charts the way that I'm trying to include in my classroom now. But they did have, some teachers did have some Spanish and English word walls and stuff like that. But whenever they would give me assignments, they would be all Spanish. And
Right.
towards 5th grade was the only grade that they gave me assignments, tests in English, and I was frustrated because I wasn't getting enough practice before, and then whenever they finally gave me the whole thing in English, I was like, what do I do in here? And 5th grade was the hardest year because I had to really get through it, and then whenever I moved to middle school, it was just a little bit stressing, and then towards 7th grade, it was getting easier now.
So you really had to make an effort to kind of learn on your own.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really tough. And how effective do you think the teacher's instruction was?
It was effective because I was able to understand it in Spanish, because I was able to make connections from home and stuff like that. But some of the things, whenever they had the hour of English, some of my classmates and me, we would be lost because some of the vocabulary the teacher was using, she didn't go back and help us out and stuff like that. And we would be like, okay, well, are you gonna explain to us in Spanish now? She was expecting for us to know it right there and then.
Right. And so was there ever anything you wish that a teacher did differently?
Overall, the experience of my teachers, I think that they did what they did to help me out, which I can't complain as much. And going back, most of the teachers that I had, they're the I feel like it makes a great impact, and that's why I want to be a teacher now.
Right.
Because of everything they did. But I think that it would have been better if they would have find more resources. Like now that we're able to to like that I can find anchor charts and create both Spanish and English, and have like, or at least give them like an explanation. Hey, I'm gonna teach you this in English, but this is what it means in Spanish, to be able to differentiate from Spanish to English.
Right, so you really want to try and make everything for your students as best as possible.
Yes, so they won't be in the same spot that I was.
Right. Okay, so was there ever a teacher that did not work with you? If so, how did that make you feel? And what did you and your family do about that?
I think that for the most part, all my teachers did work with me the best they could. The only teacher that I can remember that didn't really help me out because she was not doing her teacher job was my 7th grade teacher. But by that time, I feel like I was able to know more English, like be more fluent in English. And my parents did always help me out, support me and stuff. And I remember that the elementary years, I would have to I would struggle because I thought I was not able or capable of speaking, because I was very shy too. So I wasn't able to have a full conversation with somebody, because I back then I would think, oh, they're gonna make fun of me and stuff. But now I feel a little bit more confident. And I think that my parents did make a big impact throughout my life.
So they were really there to support you.
Yes.
All right, so which content areas were the most challenging for you? And what strategies and techniques, if any, did a teacher use to help you make the content areas more accessible?
I think that the content that I struggled the most with was English language arts, because whenever the years were going by, they gave me everything in Spanish, and then once I reached 5th grade, my teacher decided to give me English passages. So we were trying to do passages to do back then was the tax test, I think. So he was like, okay, well, the tax test is only for English. So he's like, if we get you ready now, you'll be able to understand everything whenever it's the time, right? But I didn't really understand that method, so I told my parents. My parents were able to talk to him, and he was able to explain to them why he would give me the text in English. So my parents were like, okay, well, maybe if you would at least give her sometimes the text in Spanish and stuff, maybe it would help her to be able to grow her vocabulary and everything. And he didn't want to listen. He still gave me the text in English, and I had to find ways to be able to get through those passages and stuff. But I feel whenever I entered middle school, it was kind of the same thing. But then in middle school we did have one counselor that was fluent. She was like our Spanish teacher, like our Spanish counselor that we would go to at least once a day. And if we had any questions, she used a lot of strategies. She had anchor charts, and she was able to help us out so that we could grow English throughout the years. And I think that made a big impact in my life.
So up until you met her, you really had to push yourself and learn on your own.
Yes.